was in South Africa. South African economy was struggling those days. And the president of South Africa came, he gave a 5-minute speech in which he thanked BCCI at least for 2 minutes.
आज भी पेरेंट्स अपने बच्चे को लॉयर, इंजीनियर या डॉक्टर बनाना चाहते हैं. Very few people have the perspective of sports as a career. How important is for us to push our children into sports कि उनको naturally develop होने देना चाहिए. One advice you would want to give to the next generation when it comes to sports. We still see a lot of discrepancy between men's cricket and women's cricket. Welcome to yet another exciting episode of Academy Unplugged. Today I have a very special guest. An ex-Indian cricket player and a former secretary of BCCI, Sir Sanjay Jagdale Ji. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. And my audience is waiting to hear from you. आपकी journey के बारे में.
I'm with you. Whatever you want to ask, you can most welcome.
So,
जो भी आप पूछना चाहें.
To begin with, how did cricket come to your life?
It came naturally. See, my father was a first-class cricketer and he played for Holkar, which was a great team, one of the greatest team in first-class cricket in India.
Okay.
And there were a lot of big names in Holkar team like C.K. Naidu, who was the first Indian captain. Then they had Captain Mushtaq Ali, who is the first person to score a Test 100 outside India. So big name, lot of other big names also. And my father was also a very important part of that team. And that team won national championship 5 times.
Wow.
So when I was young, my father used to take me and my elder brother also along with him to see matches also. So it came very naturally. I was not forced to. My brother, who was 5 years elder to me, he started playing cricket. He played first class cricket also. Then I followed him. So it runs in the family sort of.
So it's a legacy.
Yeah, it's a legacy. So nothing to, nobody forced us.
So sir, जैसे आपने बोला that cricket came naturally to you, I think a lot of parents of our generation would want to know how important is for us to push our children into sports कि उनको naturally develop होने देना चाहिए.
See, the parents should not push it. It should come naturally. There is now so much of international sports on the TV also. So I think it should be done very tactfully. They should be encouraging them to watch it on TV also, right from the childhood, and then show them live sports also, whatever sport, whether cricket, football, any sports. So you naturally absorb some things, and the interest is you get interested in the sports also. So that is the simplest way. If you are forcing somebody, and if he is not enjoying, then it is of no use. See, whatever you do, whatever game you play, unless you are enjoying it, it's very difficult to get any benefit out of it.
That's true. That's true. So, sir, you have been a player on the field, and also you've been as an administrator and secretary of BCCI. What role do you prefer?
No, naturally I enjoyed playing cricket. I think I'm a sportsman. I still play. I don't play cricket now, but I still play tennis. I swim a lot. So throughout my life, I have played some game. Because I enjoyed it. I still enjoy playing it. I still like to compete because it has become a habit. See, it becomes a part of your character building. And see, this is how I will speak later on about this thing, how sports help you in building up your character also and overall personality. So I enjoyed playing more than administration.
हाँ. आपका एक एक्सपीरियंस हमारे साथ शेयर करिए जो आपको which was a turning point for you as a cricketer.
As a cricketer, turning point was when हम लोग we were playing All India Universities. We reached the All India University finals in the 1960s, and we were playing against some top teams and top cricketers, and there I did very well. And on the basis of that performance, I was picked up for first class cricket.
Wow.
So that was a turning point to get into the bigger scenario.
And one incident as an administrator working with BCCI, that was an eye opener for you?
Lot of things. Say, I actually I was involved with the BCCI for almost 15 years. I entered as selector.
Yes.
As a national selector, I
Yes.
was there for 8 years. I think I'm longest serving Indian
Yes.
selector. So slowly I came to know how the BCCI works and how it operates and what are the areas it works in and what are the areas to develop also and also slowly. And then when I became joint secretary in 2000, I was not keen to become joint secretary. And
Acha,
I was
is it?
literally forced into it by Mr.
Oh.
Sharad Pawar. Literally forced into it. Same thing after I was joint secretary for 3 years. Then in 2013, I was literally forced as honorary secretary of the BCCI because I was not keen. But then they said you will be the unanimous choice. There will be no election, and you will have to do. And I was literally forced into it.
हाँ.
But naturally, that is why I said I enjoyed playing cricket as well as I enjoyed the job of selector also because
हाँ.
it was a big challenge. You are looking at a lot of youngsters and lot
Yes.
of thing, and you
Yes.
use your experience and knowledge, past experience and past knowledge by picking right
हाँ.
players. And I consider myself lucky during that 2000 to 2008 period when I was selected to see some of the greatest
Absolutely.
players and
Yes.
in the world has seen people like Sachin Tendulkar
हाँ.
or Rahul Dravid or Anil Kumble. So this is the area. I think that was the golden period of Indian cricket.
हाँ. तो सर आपने जैसे ये सब क्रिकेटर्स को देखा, व्हाट इज अ कॉमन कैरेक्टर दैट दे ऑल हैड दैट मेड देम सच ग्रेट प्लेयर्स?
They had the passion. They had tremendous self-belief, and they were prepared to do any sacrifice. They had certain goals also. The goal was definitely to play for India, and that was not the only goal to play for India. But they wanted to prove their greatness that they are special. So they were so well prepared, and I learned although they were all junior to me, but I learned so many things just by watching them and interacting with them, because in life you are always learning. If you have an open mind, you can always learn from even kids also.
Yes.
So that was, I consider myself lucky to have interacted with so many cricketers from different countries and so many.
So I think it's such a profound thought, and ये आपकी humility show करता है कि you are ready to learn.
Yeah, why not?
Even
You
now.
should be. You should be. You should be.
हाँ.
And not only in sports, every field of the life.
Yes, absolutely. I think जहाँ हम stagnant हो जाते हैं is when we stop
बिल्कुल.
learning.
Yes, the moment this thought enters you, that okay, I have
हाँ.
achieved this.
Yes.
You are gone.
Yes.
You are again gone. Whether you
You
are a
will become
sportsman,
stale.
yeah, you become
हाँ.
stale.
Yes.
You should be open to new ideas also. Don't have to accept everything, but yeah, things change with time. Cricket has changed from the days we played and now.
Absolutely.
So,
मतलब my next question was about this only, that you have seen evolution of cricket
yeah.
from Test cricket to IPL to T20.
Yeah, absolutely.
What are your thoughts on this evolution?
No, it was bound to happen. See, every sports has changed, except football. You don't see any change in football. Same football is played under the same rules, which
Yes.
were formed when it
Yes.
started.
Yes.
But you take any sports, whether it is cricket or tennis or table tennis or badminton, things have changed. The way these sports are played have changed. The rules and bylaws have changed,
हाँ.
and playing conditions have changed.
हाँ.
So this is you need to go with the time.
What is your favorite form of cricket?
Test cricket
Test
by big
cricket.
margin.
हाँ.
I'm not a big fan of IPL and T20. I don't see.
हाँ.
You won't believe, when I was a selector, I never saw IPL.
अच्छा.
Even when I was joint secretary and BCCI secretary, I was never going to watch IPL matches.
Oh wow.
But then when I was secretary, I was supposed to go for opening ceremonies and closing ceremonies. Then that I used to do my duty. But I was never keen and still not keen. I still don't watch unless rarely, very rarely I watch IPL.
Achha.
Everybody knows in India.
अच्छा.
And I am not a
Great
because
idea.
IPL is a domestic. I any day prefer Ranji Trophy to IPL. Any day.
अच्छा.
So I
Wow.
still enjoy watching Ranji Trophy.
That's a true cricket fan.
That is because that is the true test of a cricketer.
हाँ.
Days cricket,
Yes.
limited over cricket is for basically for people, crowd, fans. See, you see a lot of sixes, a lot of boundaries.
हाँ.
But it's, according to me,
हाँ.
I may be wrong, it's not fair. It's not fair because there is nothing for bowlers. Nothing for
Right,
bowlers.
right.
it's everything is in favor of batsman. A bowler can't bowl there, you can't bowl this, you can't have fielder there. So it is like two boxers are fighting, and one boxer is told that you can't punch with the right hand. The other guy is doing everything. So this is not fair. The
Right.
players are not tested
हाँ.
properly in limited over. This is what I
I
feel.
think T20 is an adaptation to our fast-paced life now.
See, this is the requirement of the time.
हाँ.
T20. Basically, young generation enjoy watching. So it has, it is played with the wide ball, which has nothing for fast bowlers or spinners. There is nothing for bowlers with wide
Right.
ball. Not many people know.
हाँ.
The common man thinks that is why you see a lot of T20 players who do well in IPL struggle in Test cricket.
Right.
Because red ball is fair for it. There is something for batsmen as well as for bowlers.
For the bowlers.
But white ball, there is nothing for the bowler. It doesn't swing, it doesn't spin, it doesn't grip. So it
Acha.
goes far. You hit it, it will go far. Not like red ball.
Oh.
So, but this is typical marketing of IPL. Marketing, and I was part of it. And it started when I was joint secretary. So
Right.
it was typical marketing, and marketing is superb. So, but it has benefited cricketers in lot other
Yes,
ways.
I was just about to say
It has benefited. There is no doubt about it.
Lot of young talent also
Yes,
has
not only
come
that,
up.
it has brought in a lot of money, a lot of security to players,
बात है.
lot of security.
बिल्कुल.
Because when I was playing, I was getting nothing in first class cricket. आज का रणजी प्लेयर को एक मैच के 3 लाख मिनिमम मिल जाते. So I was getting when I was playing, but I have no grudge with this. It's good. Good
Yes,
that the players are secure.
Absolutely.
It's good for the present
बिल्कुल.
generation.
In fact, my next question was also this, that आज भी पेरेंट्स अपने बच्चे को लॉयर, इंजीनियर या डॉक्टर बनाना चाहते हैं. Very few people have the perspective of sports as a career.
Yeah, and
So-
but earlier, see, now things are changing. Things are changing because earlier there was no money in any sports. Now with the advent of IPL, the other sports are also trying to
Yes,
do. Although
absolutely.
there is not that much money as
बिल्कुल.
cricket has, but now a children can take if he has talent and if he has facility.
हाँ.
If he has that hunger to do well, and if he does start doing well at younger days, then parents should encourage them, and the
बिल्कुल.
schools also. This is where the schools duty also
Absolutely.
comes. Because they can have it as a career. You see a lot of stories in IPL. There are not lot of cricketers who have no education background, but they are doing well now.
Very
And
well.
see,
Yes.
So now a lot of scope in other sports also.
क्रिकेट तो हमारी कंट्री में एक रिलीजन की तरह ही ट्रीट किया जाता है. तो ये प्रेशर कभी आपके ऊपर था when you were representing the country that
No, I have not
there are-
represented. I represented at college level, not
Okay.
at senior level.
Okay, but was this ever a pressure even when you were in BCCI?
No.
कि क्रिकेट को इतना पैशनेटली हर इंडियन वी ब्लीड ब्लू सो क्रिकेट हैज ऑलवेज बीन सच अ बिग पैशन.
It has to be. It has to be. See, either unless you have passion, you can't do well.
हाँ.
Whether it is cricket or football or tennis or whatever game, or in other career also. Even if you are going on technology or engineering or medicines, need to have passion and that keenness, and you should enjoy doing it.
Yes.
Then only you succeed.
So, sir, what characteristics do you think our children or the next generation should develop if they want to become good sports people?
See, basically it starts slowly. As I said, I started naturally with me. See, the parents also play a big role. The schools also play, the environment, the atmosphere where they are growing. So a lot of things, but nobody should force, as you asked me. No? But the parents should never force. But I see a lot of parents also that they come and they force you play cricket because they see a lot of money.
They see a lot of money.
But
Yes.
then they should never neglect education, or if they have talent in some other role. Now, parents should be encouraging the children in the sports which talent they have. If somebody is good at tennis, why not encourage him to play tennis? Nobody should force it. But we see a lot of cases now.
Yes.
Or the other side is that there are a lot of children also who don't have talent or passion. They have passion, but they don't have talent.
Talent.
Or they have no scope also. We can see that this boy has no scope, but still they follow neglecting education or some other field where they can be, they can develop.
हाँ.
So that is also wrong. There has to be some balance. There need to be have system that school. This is where schools can play,
Yes,
because
absolutely.
these days schools have facilities in all sports. At least in private and lot of public sector
Absolutely.
schools also have this. Right?
Yes.
So it is for the schools and the sports managers or sports development or coaches to identify
हाँ.
the children's talent, which sport he should be following, and they should encourage him. They should guide also, and they should encourage him also. And if he continues in college also, but that too without neglecting part education,
हाँ.
because education you have to go through.
एंड स्पोर्ट्स इज वन एरिया जो कभी भी टेक्नोलॉजी या एआई से अफेक्ट नहीं होने वाला
बिल्कुल, absolutely.
which is great because with the whole flow of AI and technology coming into other fields,
Yeah.
sports people
sport.
कभी
See,
भी
नहीं
इन
होगा,
चीज से
you
affect
will
नहीं
have to
होंगे.
perform. You
हाँ,
go ahead.
exactly,
You
yes.
can't have the support of AI.
हाँ.
You have to. अगर if you are playing tennis, you have to make
हाँ.
point. If you are playing badminton, you have to make points. If you are playing, you have to cricket, you have to make runs and take wickets.
Yes.
It's as simple as that.
Yes. My next question is also कि we still see a lot of discrepancy between men's cricket and women's cricket.
See,
What are your thoughts on this?
See, women's cricket came into picture a bit late. See, men's cricket started in 1830s and 1840s. Women's cricket came into existence in 20th century, I'd say. And it was not organized. You
Yes.
see, BCCI adopted women's cricket when I was secretary, BCCI,
Wow.
in 2013.
हाँ.
We took over women's cricket. And then I can recollect, we organized 3 tours outside India for women's cricket. Within 6 months after we took over, because there were no funds for them, there was no money.
हाँ.
So we provided them money and we arranged tours to give them exposure. And the present team which is in shape, you
Yes.
see, almost the same team started playing in 2013-14. Lot of girls, including
yes.
Harmanpreet Kaur
हाँ.
captain, including and
Yes.
Mithali
Raj.
was captain.
Yes.
She was the captain
हाँ.
then. So they all continued. Bujulan Goswami and all these girls were young. And this is how we picked up and they developed. Then once BCCI took over women's cricket. And that is why they developed. So
हाँ.
it continues and it will continue to develop. And you have women's IPL also.
Yes.
There's a lot of money, which is very good.
Yes,
very good
good.
for women's cricket.
Women's World Cup is going to start very soon.
And the different formats are also there. Although
हाँ.
days cricket is not played for girls,
हाँ.
but we have 20 overs, 50 overs,
50
and
overs,
slowly it will develop.
It will
Slowly
pick up.
it will pick up. It will
So
pick up.
it's good for the young girls. It's
Yes,
a very good
absolutely.
aspiration
Absolutely.
to become a cricketer.
And see, you see these girls playing.
हाँ.
See, you see the
Yes.
enthusiasm because they are enjoying it. They are
Yes.
enjoying. They see some future in it.
हाँ.
They say that it can help them in their career also.
So my children from Sheringwood had come to meet the under 19 women's team, and one of the child actually went back home and said ki mama, I want to become a cricketer.
See, yeah.
I met them today and I want to become a cricketer.
So this proves what I said earlier.
Yes,
That
absolutely.
you need to encourage them slowly, take them in that
हाँ.
environment, create that atmosphere.
हाँ.
Don't force them. Now she meets the girls and she's encouraged, and it comes naturally.
Certainly.
This is how it should be.
And at least that spark is there now.
Yes, instead
So-
of parents forcing,
हाँ.
she herself said that I want to play cricket.
Yes. So my next question is, sir, how much are you in favor of cricketers doing advertisements and endorsements?
Why not? Nothing wrong. But then, and they know. See, mature cricketers know what is their limit, what to do, when to do. It should not affect their performance. And the other thing, they should not. I would like them to see not promoting a wrong product, a bad
हाँ.
product.
Yes.
That is also important. But nothing wrong because say they have every right to earn money. They have
हाँ.
every right to earn money.
And I think they've earned that status.
Yeah, they have that
So
status.
that-
When film stars can do, why not them?
I know.
Why?
There are so many biopics that are being made on cricketers.
But they know their limits.
So-
when
हाँ.
to focus where, they know. So this is why now Sachin Tendulkar has done a lot of advertisement, or Dhoni has done a lot of Virat Kohli, but
Virat
they
Kohli,
know
yes.
it doesn't affect their performance. This
हाँ.
is very important that it should not affect their performances.
सर फॉर द नेक्स्ट जनरेशन हमारा खाना बहुत अडल्ट्रेटेड हो गया है आप लोगों के टाइम के अकॉर्डिंग द चिल्ड्रन आर डिस्ट्रैक्टेड अ लॉट बाय सोशल मीडिया बाय गैजेट्स So how can we harness their energies and their sporting talent into the right direction?
This again starts from the parents and school.
Hmm.
Again start, but at this level now, those boys who have been playing here, or girls also, those who are selected here, they have their fixed menus.
हाँ.
See,
अच्छा.
they know what to eat,
Right.
when to eat. See, they are
Right.
told, and since they are enjoying and they want to achieve, they have some dreams also, some goals also.
हाँ.
So they adopt it, they do
हाँ.
it.
Right.
They will not go in the market and eat for a change. It's okay, but
हाँ.
they know what is good for them.
So diet is very important.
Yes,
part.
very, and especially in Indian. Now it has come. This culture has come to India a bit late. See, we were eating everything now. During my time, we were eating everything.
Yes, yes.
Nowadays, a cricketer will not eat anything during the match.
अच्छा.
See, he knows what to eat. He will be told by the dietitian or the trainers or physios what to eat, when to eat. That was missing earlier. Earlier, nothing was. It was not that much developed also. So we used to eat everything.
And I also think that because the sports culture in India has overall increased so much कि अब हमारे पास और avenues खुल गए हैं for
बिल्कुल,
careers
absolute, बिल्कुल.
like a physiotherapist or a
Everything.
dietitian.
No, people, I'm telling you, now this IPL generates so much employment.
हाँ.
See, not only for cricketers, but see, it affects hotel industries, travel industries, aviation
Yes.
industries,
Yes.
technicians,
हाँ.
electronic. You see.
हाँ.
So everybody, every team has at least a staff of 300 people.
Ah.
So different categories. So they get that employment also.
So it's a ripple
So
effect.
event management,
हाँ.
see, managing the teams or traveling and
Yes.
everything, hotel.
हाँ.
So there are a lot of scope, lot of employments generated by not only IPL, the other tournaments.
Other tournaments also. And I think because cricket इतना evolve हो रहा है, उसका effect बाकी sports पे भी आ रहा है. जैसे अब हम
Yeah.
कबड्डी लीग देख रहे हैं, हम
बिल्कुल,
टेनिस
बिल्कुल.
लीग्स देख रहे
Naturally,
हैं,
which is good.
which is great.
Which is good.
Yes.
Now, employment generated, one thing it comes to my mind. 2008 IPL was played in South Africa. Then I was joint secretary. I was in South Africa, and South African economy was struggling those days.
Okay.
It was in a very bad shape. When IPL went there for 1 year only, 1.5 months, it was a huge success.
Wow.
It was a huge success, and the president of South Africa came for participation as the chief guest of the IPL tournament, and he gave a 5-minute speech in which he thanked BCCI at least for 2 minutes
Oh,
for reviving the South African economy.
Economy.
And he made the same point that it revived the aviation industry, hotel industries, and lot of other things.
so just one event,
So
पूरी
one event.
country
And South
का.
Africa is a small, and
Yeah.
and he openly offered that you organize the IPL every year here and we'll support you.
Wow.
Just see how. And,
I mean, it's huge effect.
F-
पूरी country
and the
की
and the
economy
and
का.
the revenue it generates for government, taxes. The taxes.
बिल्कुल.
So it is a big boost for economy also.
Yeah. So I mean, I've always been in favor कि एक स्पोर्टिंग इवेंट्स से इतने सारे स्पोर्टिंग इवेंट्स के आइडियाज
बिल्कुल,
आ जाते
बिल्कुल,
हैं.
बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल.
आजकल तो हम बच्चों की बर्थडे पार्टी भी क्रिकेट
हाँ,
के
बिल्कुल. And अब
होती है,
लोकल
तो-
लेवल पे देखता हूँ, मैं सुनते रहता हूँ, हमारे यशन क्लब में मेरे जहाँ खेल रहा हूँ, अरे वो टेनिस का आईपीएल करते हैं, स्क्वैश का
हाँ.
आईपीएल करते हैं.
हाँ.
See-
I mean, even at very small
Yes,
level,
yes, small level.
but it's great.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
absolutely great.
It's absolutely great concept.
So, sir, you've been awarded with so many accolades. Every one award that you cherish the most.
The love and respect I get from people.
Oh, that's so sweet.
The love and respect I get from the people.
That is so
That is the
sweet.
biggest award for me.
Ah, very nice. One advice you would want to give to the next generation when it comes to sports?
I would say back yourself, do whatever you enjoy, back yourself, be prepared to sacrifice a lot of things to achieve your goal,
Ah,
and be disciplined
be disciplined.
Be disciplined.
Very important.
and keep your feet on the earth.
One advice you would want to give to the parents?
Encourage your children, guide them, encourage them, but don't interfere, don't force them to do.
Ah.
Back them.
One advice you would want to give to the school and educators when it comes to sports?
Same thing must have sports period should be a must, and leave it to the children which sports they want to
They
play.
want to
Don't
play.
force them to go and play cricket or football or whatever. Whatever they select, let them play. There should be a coach who can guide, and who should spot the talent. That is also important.
Yes.
It should not be a formality just keeping one period and let them go and play. No, there should be somebody who should be following those children. If there is some talent, then that coach should encourage, and he should see that in future also, even after leaving the school, he is in the right place to develop his
Right.
talent.
Right, right. One characteristic that you have usually found in all the top players that you've interacted with?
They had tremendous self-belief. They all had
Wow.
tremendous self-belief and hunger, determination,
Ha.
which is a very common factor.
What is the right age for children to take up a sport professionally?
Professionally, so you can't take you unless you are good. Nobody will take you for professional. Say that you have to develop. If you are good, then somebody will pick you up for the
Okay.
team. It is like that.
Ha.
So usually it takes some time to
Uh-huh.
play. You can't play at the age of 15 professionally.
Okay.
Say even in cricket, professional you become after 19 only. So
Acha.
19 you are not a professional. You play for state, you get allowances and good allowances. You are taken care of, you stay in good hotels, you travel in air, that is okay. But professionally means if you want to play in IPL or something, then you had to be above 19.
Right, right, right. Any end note that you would want to give to our audience?
Nothing, enjoy, encourage sports and encourage your kids to play sports, whatever they want to play.
Ha.
And support sports wherever you are, in whatever institutions you are, or encourage sports people to play sports.
I think सबसे important यही है कि we as Indians, as an Indian community, now should make sports as a part
Yes,
of our
absolutely.
culture.
And it should not be when the Olympic comes and then everybody wakes up. No, it has to be a process.
It has to be a regular
It has to
thing.
be a process.
Yes, yes.
It has to be a process.
Absolutely.
Like cricket has that process. Other sports also should follow that.
हाँ.
It should not be कि athletic Olympic आ गए तैयारी हो गई थोड़ा. It comes in the media and all. If you get a medal, then you are in the media. Otherwise, you are thrown out.
Yes, which
this-
is
this
also
is not the way.
a very sad.
Yeah, that
thing.
is sad. It should not be like that.
आपके टाइम पे वैसे इतना सोशल मीडिया ट्रोलिंग नहीं था.
There was no social media at all.
Nowadays, the athletes or the sports
Yeah.
people have to face this.
Absolutely, but
So-
they don't worry. After reaching that level, nobody worries. Nobody is worried, but it is bad.
It's bad.
It's bad.
They put in a lot of hard work.
Sports is sport. They have sacrificed a lot of things. They have put in a lot of hard work,
हाँ.
and it is losing, winning is a part of all the sport. You can't win every time.
Yes.
Actually, you learn by losing only. You learn more by losing. Then only you improve. Oh, I was lacking this, then I should work on
हाँ.
this.